Okay, I think this is... I searched for a long time, walked several hours, didn't hit anything at all, yet I kept walking. There's no lake, so I found one. Chan River, small lake. End of Chan River, small lake. The inner circle, developed. Although she but undoubtedly showed up and she does as I expected. Okay. Although it doesn't appear to a placement in I assume that later it will undoubtedly show up, and she does as I expect. Okay, she's here. Not long after I searched for her, I became aware of the figure in the distance. Okay, she didn't drown herself, thank gosh. Sway! She's standing in the shallow water on the lake edge. This is what I saw in my dreams. Oh no, she had a different eyes. This is cool. Picture is cool. This time, unlike the dream where she was drenched to the bone, her upper body is not wet, even though the lower half of her bed is completely submerged in the lake. She turned sideways to me and looked in the direction without moving with heavily laden eyes, as if she was seeing through me and looking at something else behind. I have the impression that she turned into a corpse. What? I wade through my mud while calling out to her. Fails to even hearing my voice. See, it's a really good picture. However, her hair that is blown by the wind gives me a sense of reality. It confirms to me that she is real and alive. And that is enough. Yesterday you suddenly fled. I couldn't figure out why. Morning, I got you left me with a waiter in the inn, and I figured out at once. Talk to her slowly as I'm stepping to the lake. While walking, I'm speaking to her. She remained silent, not responding to me. She's dead inside. The moment I saw the pouch, I knew you were here to seek revenge. Killed your dad and probably your whole family too. You came to seek revenge in the first place. Continue to approach her and the water's already above my knees. I am now only a few steps away from her. She doesn't respond to me. Rat, you've been looking for a chance to kill me on the way. I understand now the reason you want to kill me. Everything you've done is for revenge. But I don't quite understand why you didn't kill me in the end. Why didn't you live on your own and come here? Do you want? Eagerly I am questioning her while getting closer to her. I am now only a few feet away from her. Suddenly she begins to move. Who? Who? Steps in my direction, her body half turns in the water and her dress floating on the water surface also half turns, stirring up some ripples. There's a sound of a blade splittering through the air. She tries to stab me in the chest after taking out the knife she's been hiding. I didn't dodge, instead I stood motionless while looking at her calmly. Okay. Okay. The knife pierced through my skin, the chest. I felt a tinge of pain as blood seeped through my skin. She didn't stab any deeper, though. She surprised me. She only pierced through the skin of my chest with a knife and stopped when the blood came out. The blood trembles, keeping her head low. She grips the knives in her hand and grits her teeth, her jaw twitching slightly. She's trying her best to hold back her tears to keep them from flowing out her eyes, as if she had been treated wrongly and too hurt to speak. Looking at her in silence, she stabbed me with a knife but didn't pierce through my chest. I've always cherished my life, but this time I did not dodge. Maybe I was immobilized by guilt deep in my heart. I just waited for her to kill me, someone who killed her father. Oh, I'm so sad. But she didn't do it. Her silence lasted only a few moments before her violent catharsis?
杀！我当然想杀了你啊！爹爹死了，娘死了，弟弟死了，我一直没死，就是为了有朝一日能杀你。遇见你之前的1000多个晚上，我没日没夜，每时每刻都在想着要怎么杀你。我记着你的名字，反复的念，一路上都在想怎么杀你。我想把你用刀捅穿，用绳子勒死，用毒药毒死，用被子闷死，用水淹死，用火烧死，用拳打死，用脚踩死。 要把你剥皮、挖心、抽肠生吃，火捧车裂鳞吃！我想了100遍、1000遍、10000遍要怎么杀你，在华山的那一晚，我便忍不住了，找到机会就想杀你，结果你逃过一劫，还夺了我的刀。第2晚刀没了，你也开始警惕我，于是我便想教你影子戏，但你放松警惕，再找机会杀你。可这之后，每当我想下手，总担心你死了后，那些孩子们没有好去处，需先留着你的命。我想借你来保住那些孩子，之后再让你死。在马车里的时候，我终于有机会也有理由杀你了。明明早就准备好了，我下了药，藏了刀，想趁你睡觉的时候一刀宰了你。
Oh, so that's why I got sleepy.
可是，你为什么像是变了一个人？为什么要对那些孩子那么好？为什么要送我那双新鞋子？我几次想向你回刀，但是一想到你做的事，一想到你变好了，刀就一直悬着，怎么也挥不下去。所以那次在马车里的时候，我丢了刀，咬着牙画你的画像。
Oh, so that is where she drew the
自己
portrait.
下不了手，便想到了洛阳后再背叛你，陷害你，想带着你的画像去刺杀豚妖。若是事成，我可以为民除害，杀了那豚妖；若是事不成，也能把你诬陷为同伙，拉下水。无论怎么样都是好事。
It's a great plan though. I've experienced it firsthand, so it is. You're brilliant on that.
可是，我为什么还是做不下去？我怎么连这都心软了？不仅没法亲手杀你，连借刀杀人都做不到。报不了仇，对不起爹爹，对不起家人，我为什么这么没用啊？
She pressed her knife against my chest while crying. She burst into tears, some falling into the lake and some on her shirt. The first time I ever seen her cry so hard. All her crying before seems like fake. Her wailing looks so real. It's alright, don't cry. Just to let as many people know that I was with you. You walked around with me in the town last night. During the fireworks, you ran away again, carrying my portrait to assassinate the swine demon, planning to frame me for a felony. That's a good plan. How was it useless? Oh, by the way, where's my portrait? Show it to me. Let me see if it looks like me. Sighed and ventured. For whatever reason, I felt the tension between us is a little after hearing her run.
不给，我早就扔了，我看见你就烦。
Oh, that's rude.
你听我说了这么多，想说的就只有这个。
She asked me with a sobbing voice while still pressing her knife against my chest. The brat keeps yelling at me. It's the first time I've seen her so angry. I guess she'll never call me Master Young anymore after this. Well, my brain is a mess after knowing so much all at once. I got a lot to say, but I don't know where to start. Over the past month, I felt that I have changed a lot too. I don't know myself anymore. I only want to live for myself. I was not caring about anyone else. Somehow, after going through all this with you and the other kids, I must say I'm someone else now. Oof. I exhaled deeply. Or just kill me already. Came here to look for you, but I didn't know how to face you. That about it again? Why don't you just kill me? Actually, I don't know how to let you have your revenge on me. Even if I did, I don't know how many more others can. It's troublesome just thinking about it. I don't know how I'm going to live after this. There's no point of living anymore. You may as well kill me. It's better for someone like me to die. Put away my smile and look at her seriously. Look firmly in my eyes, as if to ascertain my sincerity. I was serious about it, and wishing to be killed by her. I had been feeling lost in recent days. I've increasingly felt that escaping to the south is meaningless. I've lived long enough in this crazy world. That fact that I've just learned that I killed her father makes me even more guilty and painful. I want to die even more now. I lost my family during the explosion many years ago. There's been no reason for me to live anymore. I've been living like a walking corpse without goals, dreams, or any hope. Killed a lot of people, made a lot of enemies, and owed a lot of people my life. I might as well let her kill me to end it all. Phew. My desire for death has never been so firm. I made a slight movement in my body so that the knife's tip could point directly at my heart. The tip of the knife cut through the skin and moved closer to my heart. Just a few more inches closer, and I could let her stab me to death.
不行，
Mansui didn't do what I wanted. She moved the knife away from my chest, lowered her head, and spoke with her teeth clenched. Kill me already.
做不到。
Kill me!
都说了我做不到啊！
Shouted angrily at me while her hand became more forceful. The knives moved away from my chest but cut my skin where she stopped. We were at a stalemate. After a short while, I noticed a slight tremble in her body. She couldn't kill me, or at least she couldn't do it in a while. Why can't you do it? I asked her in
做
confusion.
到的话，我早就动手了。我早晚要杀了你的。可是此时此刻，就这么杀了你，我觉得不该是这样的，所以做不到。
I gave her words a great deal of thought. Could it be like this, so she couldn't do it? What is she waiting for? Is she waiting for a better time to kill me, or a better opportunity, or a more grand plan? I don't know. I watched her in silence. Her body trembling slightly in the lake. The lake surface rippled as the breeze blew across it. Her small body appeared even more pale. She's shivering. Because her emotions are too intense. Or it's because she's feeling cold. Hey, if you don't want to kill me now, you can do it later. You must be feeling cold now, right? Go ashore and rest first. Warm yourself and kill me later. Oh, that's a good plan, Liang. I suggested we go ashore first because I thought she was cold. I went ashore first. After some time, she went ashore too. Took my legs up to my knees where she shook her entire lower body. We left behind wet footprints as we made our way ashore. Neither of us changed our clothes. We both stand by the lake in what are shore clothes. It was only after I got to ashore that I noticed something. She had walked into the lake barefoot and was not wearing the shoes that I given to her. She had put her shoes by the lake and only went to pick them up when we got ashore. Did she cherish the shore? The shore? Did she cherish the shore I have given her? Couldn't be. She probably just didn't want to die with something her enemy gave her and was worried about being blamed by her family after she dies. For a while, the two of us stood by the lake, speechless. About half an hour passed and I couldn't help myself, so I struck a conversation with her again. We got something else to ask you before you kill me.
问吧。
How did you know I killed your father?
当初我猜弟弟是在闪地失踪的，用了3年时间，在闪地周边打听。7个月前，我在化州城的一家当铺里找到了那个荷包，也就是我送给弟弟的荷包。这荷包是我亲手做的，弟弟必定不会乱丢。那么将这荷包带过来的人，我把钱都给了老板，他就把知道的事都说了。 他收了你常做杀人劫道的行当。
Darn, that fat guy! That chubby guy in Wazdo sure didn't care about his client's privacy. How could they reveal the client? Sinful. If I did swear not to kill people anymore, I would go to kill him. Oh, then you pretended to be adopted by Yin-san, and then you blended with the kids to find me.
倒是不需要假装被他拐走。我听到他和别人商量送娃子的事，知道他常和你合作。他看我无家可归，也听话懂事，便待我不错。你们来的时候，我一直担心他会留着我不卖。
Once I chuckled softly as if thinking back to earlier times. You ever heard Yin-san about the swine demon buying little girls to eat them alive?
是啊，他觉得我是哑巴，从不锁着我。一天晚上我起夜的时候便偷听到了。不过，吞妖的故事是奶奶给我讲的。
That explains a lot. I understand a lot of all at once. You got more to ask. By the way, you're not from William, are you? Where exactly are you
陕
from?
北人，原来的家在甘泉附近的一个小村子里。
Oh, famine hit there a few years ago. It wasn't easy for you. How old are you?
14。
Oh, I believe you're 14.
是啊，前几天刚14的，原来是13。
Oh, really?
给我新鞋子的那天刚好
What?
14。
That is the right time that I gave you those shoes. I was a bit shocked. I didn't know she was already 14, old enough to get married and considered an adult. 14? Oh yeah, 14 is like the legal age of marriage back then, isn't it? Now she looks like a child. Maybe because she was soft started when she was eaten a lot of physical growth. She turned 14 only a few days ago, so the shoes I gave her were kind of like a birthday gift. No wonder she couldn't kill me. Even though I killed her father, I was the only one who gave her a gift on the day she came of age. What happened to the rest of your family when your day didn't come back? I will correct this. What happened to the rest of your family when your dad didn't come back? Ask her about her family again and after a brief moment of
奶奶
sadness.
稍早些就死了，弟弟是病死的，娘是上吊死的。
So it wasn't me who killed them, right?
就是被你害死的。本来弟弟买了东西，会带着粮食和药回来，
She's still clearing his name.
他被你杀了，没回来，我们就没有粮食和药。弟弟没药死了，娘看弟弟死了也上吊死了，他们就是被你害死的。
He glared at me while speaking through the gritted teeth. He deliberately emphasized twice that they're all died because of me and was so convinced that I was the cause of the death of her family, so that I should take responsibility. Actually, she was right. I can be said that I was the one who killed everyone in his family, like indirectly killed. After all, if I didn't kill his father, he would have brought back, saved his whole family, and might be able to survive the famine and live on. Or there's another instance that another bandit other than you killed her father and still go on the same fate. It's all cause and effect. How can I ask her to blame heavens for not training for 3 years? I do deserve to be killed by her so that she can have her revenge. After all, I am her sworn and only enemy. I am the only reason for her family's demise. Strange. No way. Something's wrong with that. I know I am the sinner who deserves to die. When I take all the blame for her family's demise on myself, however, it somehow doesn't feel quite right. Something is wrong about it. Why is the sound suddenly murmuring something? What is that exactly? Oh, what's happening? Your mind suddenly filled with numerous voices. Oh, there you go. The voices. Cries, howls, and wails. Voices of sarcasm, curses, and giggles. Voices are mixed up and a mess. But all voices I heard before. No, not just voices. There are images too. The images in my head become clearer. Memories from the past I have created images that flicker right before my eyes. Don't scare me with a image, okay? Oh my god. I remember Father's death during the massive Tianqi explosion in the capital. I was so helpless. Remember the soldiers driving the victims of the famine out of the city and the eunuch? Who kept emphasizing that the explosion was a natural disaster. Remember the victims of the famine who had not enough to eat and have to survive by robbing. Remember the landlords who hoarded up queens behind their closed doors. Remember the starving people Shogun who kneeled down and begged for food. The soldiers function who demanded food from us. Remember the home where Kyonghwa, who were left at the mercy of others. I remember Yin-san and Tang greedy look. I remember the homeless beggars by the river who didn't know what to do with their lives. I remember the swine demon residence which was higher than the imperial palace. I remember the faulty guys in high places. I remember the corpses that piled up when we fled from the famine. Yeah, what's up with all of that? True that I am once sworn enemy, but am I her only sworn enemy? No, I'm not. I'm not her only sworn enemy. Oh, no, there's a change of heart. Oh, we have another sworn enemy. Swine demon. Someone else behind the demise of our families and all this fighting between us. Someone hiding behind a shelter called destiny. Someone who claimed to be protected by the heavens. Someone who has been enjoying it, ridiculing it, and laughing at as we killed each other. Yes, remain not noticed by us, but he is our greatest sworn enemy. Oh. Damn, that's a long travel, memory lane. I gritted my teeth and cursed, looking at something reflected in the lake.
你在骂什么？
A sworn enemy.
谁的仇人？
Ours.
少在这故弄玄虚。
How about this?
什么？
I know how I'm going to repay you back with my
你
life.
到现在还不明白？你怎么还都不够。
Maybe it is. Listen up, I said to her in a softened tone. She did the same as she saw me calm down. She's still giving me the glare, but at least she's listening to me. Rat. Just now I just thought all about what happened on our way. I suddenly figured something out. It's okay for you to see me as a sworn enemy who killed your whole family, but we have a common and greater enemy. I once told about my story. My father died in a big explosion in the capital. After that, I got together with some other homeless victims and waited for the authorities to look into the explosion and give us explanation. But more than 10 days passed and they offered us no explanation or relief. They said it was an act of heavens and no one was to blame. They asked a group of soldiers to drive us out of the city, saying that we were a bunch of rebels. The authorities should have provided some money and food to help the victims of the disaster. They promised to do so, but in the end they didn't keep their word. Later I heard the money and the food that were supposed to be given as a relief supplies were all embezzled. The money was used to build a shrine for living Ilnuk. They believed that was well-kept secret. They thought that we didn't know about it, but it was a matter of life and death for us. How could we not know about it? After that, I had no place to go. I fled all the way, but life just became much harder. I didn't know how to live, or why should I? I'd become a bandit, killed your father and many others. I know I committed all these crimes, but I'm a bad guy. May I was evil by nature. I was wondering if the world was not like this. You and I, our families, we don't deserve all this. I killed your dad because he didn't have enough to eat. I was starving. Your dad left home for some reason. The rest of your family died for some reason. Corpses are everywhere of the famine in the past several years. It seems no one is to blame for what we've been through. But we've lost our families while some people are having a better life. Why did some people starve to death? Why some people endless supply of food during the great disaster? I can live with that because I know there has never been fairness in this world, and that people are born different. Oh, sorry. But hasn't it gone too far? We got bastard like swine demon. He alone has occupied the land, could sustain tens of thousands of people indulging in lavish feasts and exotic delicacies all day long, and yet it's still not enough for him. Tired of his food, he started playing with everything he has. He even wants to eat the girls from poor families alive. He wants me to deliver the girls to him. He claimed that they are favored by the heavens. They enjoy life that people like us would never have. And yet they still want us to die. They've gone too far. They are our greater enemies. It's them. They're our greater enemies. My voice shaking more and more as I spoke angrily. She looked at me, her lips twitched, her eyes shimmering with a sparkling light. Yeah, what kind of world is this? The world of the unfairness, and it's too much. The world where the humble live a panic and messy life. Try to kill each other just for all small money. That's why demon the likes were born to live a life they can never imagine. They were born to be rich and noble. They can pay however much they want. Just for a moment of pleasure, they will never be poor. They look down on us, control us, toy with us, and see us as expandables. Kill them! They should killed. They should be killed. They should all die. It's true that I'm man's sworn enemy. Those who are behind this are sworn enemies. They're the ones I really want to kill. But it's easy if you want to take my life. I've been an orphan for a long time. I probably broken up years ago. It doesn't matter even if they want to exterminate my generation of the family, because I'm all by myself. Why don't I just do it once and for all? I owe you my life, so I'll use it to kill that greater enemy of ours for the sake of us. I'm a sinner who should have died a long time ago. Now I must die for a great cause. I'll go kill our sworn enemies even if I'll die. Kill. I will use my life to prove the world is wrong. So are the heavens. I said quickly, never feeling more chilled. Surge of hot blood rushed into my head. And in the image of paladins from my childhood fantasies has become clearer and clearer in my mind. Oh, I'm going to live my dream! I can't wait to go carry out my plan to take revenge on the heavens. A red flag has popped into my head. It's a red one like flames and hot blood. A flag says that, rush. Actually, before saying these words, I was quite confused. What could I do if I run to the south being a bandit? An armed escort, a tenant farmer, or a soldier? I have no idea of what I would do or where would I go in the future. To the rebels, I guess? I'm glad that I made my choice and made up my mind. Hey, maybe I will join the rebels this time because we have now the same goal. I must kill our greatest foreign enemy with my life. But what is my plan? Should I make a long-term plan and take revenge step by step in steady manner to maximize the value of my life? To distract while the iron is hot and take revenge immediately. I pondered for a while, being distinct thought came to me. Oh, now I'm going to have the choice to go with the rebels. Oh my gosh. Where am I right now on my flowchart? Let me just check. Bodies of... Okay. Oh, come on. I still didn't get the medium affinity. Oh, I still didn't get the medium affinity. Bodies of the Stars. So this is like the real ending. I'm about to go to the real ending and... Okay, I think I'm going to cut it here. I skipped the medium affinity and before I go to the finishing story. Okay, maybe this like the choices here will unlock one of this. One of each of this. So this is like the final ending. But I still want to go to the medium affinity. So I will like stop my journey here in finding a justice to all of this and just go back to the medium affinity before we go to the final ending of this.